massive team, Shams, trying to surround Curry with a supporting cast.
That's always the challenge in Golden State, is optimizing Stephen Curry and his championship window. And the major emphasis is on finding the shot creation alongside Steph and Jimmy. We've seen in the playoffs, it's not enough to have just one or two guys. You need as many as you can get. And so the Warriors will be all hands on deck again this season.
And how long can they keep that window open? And now the Los Angeles starters. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. The shot. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Now here's Butler. Curry passes to Green. Outside for Butler. Curry with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Green for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
And here's Curry for 3. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, BA. Cooper flagged to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We'll go with a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Pajemski comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Moody is subbed in for Melton. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. And Derek Jones is subbed in for John Collins. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth in the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you guys.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Garland. He's got 5. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Miller's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Matherin comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Dunn in for Darius Garland. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Kept alive. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A good look from Matherin. Jackson, the pass to Matherin. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, Benedict Matherin, that's a nice setup for his teammate. This isn't something he's known for.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Moody on the wing. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Moody's got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Matherin. Hauled in by Curry. To the inside. Here's Horford. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors 5.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Three-pointer off the mark. To the middle. Curry's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Outside Jones from outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple! Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Beal's checked in.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Curry surveys. The three is up. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Leonard outside. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Now, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
From the elbow, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Mathurin with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Garland for three. The offensive rebound. Leonard against Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer Mathurin knocks it down from distance.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Garland against Curry. The three is up. Mathurin with a rebound. Inside, Garland, the pass to Mathurin. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq's.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Warriors.
Curry brings a different dynamic.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, BA, he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Melton on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Melton misses.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
A nice shot by Butler.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. changes. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Pajimski comes in for Green. And Payton is subbed in for Melton. Now here's Garland. He's got 7. Collins passes to Garland. Hits a three-pointer. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint, but you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Leonard with the ball. Now Pajimski defending. Garland for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Outside Curry takes the 3. And Curry with the answer 3.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Beal outside. Collins outside. Back to Leonard. Shakes him. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Brook Lopez, 4th.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rims, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
The Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. The 3 from Curry connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier?"
Oh, vicious slam by Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy worked so hard on both his body and his craft.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Pajimski. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson, he's checked in for Collins. Mathurin comes in for Beal. And it's done in for Garland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Hits yet again. Wow!
And this guy is just a historically great scorer.
And he stands alone with the 5th most career 50-point performances. Done. The pass to Leonard. Takes a 13-footer. That's short off the rim. The Warriors lead by 15. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes in a game. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Payton finds Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Down low. Here's Mathurin. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Mathurin's got 7 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of...
Another one goes! Incredible!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot. Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Butler finds Green. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 20. Garland with the ball. Now Pajemski defending. Oh, wasted no time on that one. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul. Doris, for teams looking to trade away a big money player, it seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Here's Matherin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Matherin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Miller.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Green. And then for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is checked in for Jackson. Collins comes in for Jones, and it's Bradley Beal in for Matherin. Beal from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
And that one's good. Melton.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Garland, the pass to Beal. Back to Garland. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The kick out, Curry. The 3 connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Out to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Here's Lopez. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
The 3 from Curry, and again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Garland for three. Drills it from deep. Garland's got 15 points in just the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And good! Another from three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And some changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Draymond Green comes in for Pajemski. And Payton is subbed in for Butler. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland against Curry. Three-pointer. Beal. Rebounded by Green. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Melton passes to Green. Here's Curry. Over Garland. Curry's shot is off. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, you love the aggressiveness from John Collins right there. Draws the contact in the process of being assertive.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Curry, just 5 to shoot. And another one!
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.